In this episode, we continue our explorations in Tanzania and head for the southern highland region of the country. We head for the small town of Iringa, which overlooks the Ruaha River Valley, before making our way to the largest national park in Tanzania, Ruaha National Park. We set up camp at Kisulanza, a famous stopover along the Great North Road in Tanzania. Our stopover here quickly stretched into a couple of days, as we enjoyed slow mornings with coffee, hikes on the farm in search of birds, and evenings around the campfire.
After a great farm stay, it was time to head out to the Ruaha National Park. Set where the woodlands of southern Africa meet the savannas of East Africa and merged with the Kisigiu and Rungwa River game reserves, the park forms one of the largest conservancies in East Africa. The focal point of the park is the Great Ruaha River, which makes it an excellent year-round destination for game viewing. Despite being the largest park in Tanzania, it's not as crowded as the well-known Serengeti, Tarangire or Ngorongoro crater.
Even though we were not lucky enough to spot any predators, the park supports a globally important predator population and has the second largest lion population left in the world, supporting almost 10% of Africa's remaining lions.
We set up camp at the Mdonya campsite in the northwest of the park and enjoyed the remoteness of the site, located close to a dry riverbed, with the sound of whooping hyenas and owls welcoming the nighttime activities of the bush at a full moon.
Apart from the pesky tsetse flies constantly buzzing around Baloo and targeting any piece of exposed skin, we enjoyed exploring the park's vast savannas and spectacular baobab forests. Spotting only one or two other game vehicles during our visit, we could truly experience the pristine and untamed wilderness of the park's fauna and flora. We were treated to some familiar species we have previously seen on our trip, like the bare-faced go-away bird and groups of ashy starlings.
Ruaha has its fair share of challenges, including elephant poaching issues and the life-giving river being dammed and drained by farmers upstream. Even so, a wide variety of wildlife and birds is almost guaranteed to be seen on a visit in the park. The river was very low during our visit, so many animals were concentrated along the watercourses. Abundant numbers of wildlife was definitely the recurring theme in this quieter and wilder national park.
Here, at the crossroad between southern and eastern safari ecosystems, we could escape into a place of untamed and unexplored wilderness. A place of vast rolling plains, rocky outcrops, baobab-filled hills, and yellow grassy savanna. A place where an abundance of wildlife roam the rugged terrain and dry riverbeds. A place where you can reconnect with the wilderness and its wonders. Like Edward Abbey said, wilderness is not a luxury, but a necessity of the human spirit.
Here are some trip tips for the off-the-beaten-track Ruaha National Park in Tanzania. Join us next time as we cross into Malawi, the warm heart of Africa, and explore along the famous lake from north to south.